So when you have clutter in your house or apartment, generally you lose things because with clutter comes things being covered up and those items become hidden. And today I'm going to go over ways that you can deal with clutter hiding things. And these are all ways that you can do this for free. The first thing that you can do to stop clutter from hiding things is just put things away now. There is no later. When you see something and it's out of place, you're like, I want to put it away. I need to put it away right then and there. If you wait till later, you're gonna have that thing that just sits there, and then you might say that about another thing. I keep putting things away later. I'm going to put it away later. And what's gonna happen is you're going to create clutter. That is how clutter happens. Is you've said all these things you're going to put away later, and they sit here, sit there, and then eventually you look around and you have lots of things that you have said, hey, I'm going to put them away later, and later just never comes. The next thing is to keep things minimal with the one in, one out rule. That means if you buy something, then you get rid of something else. Now, I'm not talking about essential things that you actually need to make sure that you keep, but things that are non-essential that you're like, hey, I want to buy this new shirt or dress or whatever. But then when you buy that thing, you have to get rid of some other shirt or dress or whatever. You buy one and you get rid of another thing. And so every time you think about buying something, you're like, do I really need it? Do I really want that one, or do I want the one that I have? And then which thing would I have to get rid of? Because what this is going to do, it's going to keep your house or apartment from getting cluttered up with all these extra things that you probably don't need. Now, next thing that you can do is have a place that you put everything when you walk into the door. All your essential stuff goes into this place each and every day. Now, this is called a landing pad. I've talked about this before. Just designate a place and then designate things that you want to go there and make sure they're there every day. Now, there is another way to do this, which is a command center. It's the same concept, except it's more for families because of the fact that you want one central location that all your family members have their things in this location. Now, the other thing is with the command center, you also have like post-it notes and cell phone chargers. So there's more to a command center, but these both work in the same way and have the same advantage. If you know that things are at these places that you put things each and every day, then they're not under clutter. They're not hidden by clutter. And the next thing is declutter a little bit each and every day. Take about 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and just pick up and get rid of some clutter. Because if you have less clutter, there's going to be less of a chance that something is going to end up under that clutter and remain hidden when you actually need it. And it lets you put it into kind of a broken down kind of state, right? Because you're not trying to clean all the clutter at once. You're not trying to look through all the clutter at once. You're getting rid of a little bit of it each and every day or night. And then you'll be able to find things a little bit easier. Now, if you do a lot of getting rid of clutter, then you might be able to find things a lot easier and they won't be hidden. And another thing that you can do, you can just stop and visualize things. One way you do this is you stop and then you try to think back, okay, where was the last time I had this thing? You think back to all the steps you took and where it was last time and where it might be and where you usually go by. You think about all that stuff. Or you just brainstorm, right? You're like, hey, I can't think back to where I think it was, but let me figure out all the places it could possibly be that I know that I generally put things. And you just start thinking about them, or maybe writing them down with a pad or whatever. And you're just like, hey, it could be here, it could be there. And you just go through those places to find the thing that you're looking for. So what do you think about all this? What do you think about everything I said about ways that you can find things that are hidden by clutter? Are there ways that you do it? Are there other things that you use to help you find those things? Now, the other cool thing about these, they're all free. You don't have to buy anything to use these methods. And that is one of the great things about it. You can just use it today. You don't have to pay anything for it. And it should help you find things that are hidden by clutter. So let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear about all of that. Now, if you want to know more about decluttering, you can watch one of these two videos or watch them both. That'd be awesome. And they will tell you 27 different tips about decluttering in general and of course with ADHD. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day and I will talk to you later.